A turning point for fiscal policies. What after the cancellation of the dollar traffic monitoring platform? Quote, this decision is expected to lead to fundamental changes in financial transfer mechanisms and a direct impact on the exchange rates and financial stability. Be careful. Every time somebody read exchange rate in articles, they don't pump you up full of hopium and mislead you. I don't want them going, oh my god, they're getting ready to make the change. Because that's not the case. 2024 budget hasn't been exposed just yet. We are waiting to see if they can expose it. I think they have some legal and technical issues. We're at that stage where for them to receive the 2025 budget they need the final accounts for the 23 and 24. High inflation, debt, terrorism, parliament, the auctions, they were the reasons for a program rate but not any longer. The 7.3% increase in Iraqi private banks is because of the success of the monetary reform education. Iraqi citizens are once again trusting your banks, and that was very important for the security and stability of your new exchange rate that is coming to you. Question: are we waiting for the Iraq census to be finished? I believe it starts on the 20th or so and goes for several days. Marks: I have not heard we have to wait for the census to be done. I have another contact who believes things will be wrapped up in the next 7 days. I hope for sooner rather than later. Unprecedented. Iraq prepares to launch a group of investments worth $250 billion. Quote, Iraq is preparing to launch a wide range of projects with the aim of attracting investments worth up to $250 billion over the next 2 years, in an unprecedented move in the country. Will U.S. sanctions on some Iraqi banks continue after Trump's victory? I got the billboards in the banks, but you know they're already in place. Everything is electrical. These are TV screens. They are already in place in our banks. I got them in my banks. Your question was about billboards in banks. No, we call those posters. They will have pictures and descriptions, yes. I told you to construct your team. I told you your team is waiting for you at the bank, anyways. Merrill Lynch, JP Morgan, whatever it may be. Saadi Ahmed Bure, the census should have been carried out after the implementation of Article 140 after. HCL. Has it already been implemented? Am I missing something? I think they are telling us something. I have no doubt Trump is going to want to do this, a peace in the Middle East deal with Saddam, as quickly as possible, so it shouldn't take very long for us to finally start to hear what it is that Trump has in mind with Saddam and Iraq, what they're going to offer Iraq. What does this mean for the Iraqi dinar? This means the currency is going to be stable, and once it's stable and they're not worried about inflation, then we might see the deletion of the zeros coming up here shortly, and then followed by a new denomination of Iraqi dinars, new currencies without the zeros on them. Then we'll definitely see the exchange rate change. Once the dollars run out because there's no more smuggling going on, the new digital transformation has taken place, the new systems in place, the dollar itself in the country is going to drop up quickly. They changed the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar to be stronger than the US dollar. That black market is going to tank. A lot of people are going to be painfully hurt. It's their bad. They've been warned. The bottom line is the black market is about to take a beating. Supply is running short with the dollars. They've been put on notice. It looks positive for all of us. TV saying from some CBI spokesman that American Treasury helped us Iraq print new international currency. Frank, that's why the CBI and the Treasury moved in together on the second floor of the CBI building. They will not allow this monetary reform to fail. The door is wide open now for the new exchange rate to come to you. The International Monetary Fund praised, on Wednesday, the positive developments witnessed by Iraq in the financial and banking aspects. A statement by the Presidency of the Republic received by Al Rabia stated that President of the Republic, Abdul Latif Rashid, received today, Wednesday, at his residence in the Azerbaijani capital, Baku, the Director of the International Monetary Fund, Kristalina Georgieva, within the framework of His Excellency's participation in the United Nations Climate Conference, COP29. He added, during the meeting, the cooperation relations between Iraq and the International Monetary Fund and ways to enhance them in the context of supporting the development path in Iraq were reviewed. During the meeting, His Excellency the President of the Republic stressed Iraq's endeavor to implement integrated programs and plans to stimulate the economy and support the financial and banking reform process. Rashid thanked the International Monetary Fund for its efforts to support Iraq's budget during the crises it faced and overcame, stressing the importance of completing coordination and joint cooperation in order to continue efforts to combat corruption, support investment, and develop the private sector, leading to building a strong, cohesive, and recovering